Hey everyone, and welcome to our channel. Today, we will talk about the new data on the Chinese 5th generation fighter J-20 and how does it compare with the US F-22. We have also built some scenarios, so stay till the end. As per the Chinese media, recently, some internet users discovered that at an exhibition in Chengdu, a data display board related to the J-20 was exhibited, introducing some relevant performance data of the J-20. In addition to basic data such as length, wingspan, empty weight, and maximum takeoff weight, the most eye-catching data disclosed on this display board are the cruising speed and combat radius of the J-20. The display board data shows that the cruising speed of the J-20 exceeds 1,900 km per hour, equivalent to approximately 1.8 Mach cruising speed. This means that the J-20 has supersonic cruising capability, and its cruising speed is quite high. Supersonic cruising isn't just about being fast. In terms of speed, many fighter jets have maximum speeds exceeding Mach 2. However, the advantages of supersonic cruising lie in 2 points. Firstly, it doesn't require activating afterburners to achieve supersonic speeds, making it relatively easier to achieve and requiring shorter acceleration times. Secondly, it enables sustained supersonic flight. Typically, sustained supersonic flight for over 30 minutes is considered supersonic cruising. This allows fighter jets to maintain high speeds for extended periods, facilitating wide-ranging tactical maneuvers. They can rapidly maneuver hundreds of kilometers away, thereby gaining advantageous positions over enemy aircraft. Beyond visual range combat is predominant in modern aerial combat beyond comparing radar, missile, and electronic warfare capabilities. Here, the critical factor is the positioning of the opposing fighter jets. According to the display board, the range of the J-20 is 5,500 kilometers, and its maximum combat radius is 2,000 kilometers, which exceeds the previous expectations for the combat radius of the J-20. As per the data presented on the J-20's display board, it is uncertain whether it represents the maximum range with internal fuel only or includes data with external fuel tanks attached. Now let us take a look at the figures for F-22. The maximum cruise acceleration of the F-22 is 1,790 km per hour or Mach 1.5 and approximately 2,778 km per hour or Mach 2.25 with afterburners. F-22 has a range of about 2,963 km and more than 3,426 km ferry range with 2 external wing fuel tanks. Another noteworthy data point on the display board was the empty weight of the J-20, which is listed as 17 tons. In contrast, the F-22 has an empty weight of 19 tons. How does this new information play into an F-22 versus J-20 scenario? Let's examine one scenario each. In an air-to-air dogfight, a formation of J-20s clashes with an F-22 formation over contested airspace. The J-20s use their supersonic cruising capacity to close the distance with the F-22s quickly. Despite the F-22's better maneuverability, the J-20's expanded battle radius enables them to engage the F-22s while preserving a tactical advantage due to their ability to outlive the F-22s in fuel endurance. The engagement turns into a test of endurance and strategy as both sides jockey for position and try to outmaneuver each other in a high-speed dogfight. Let us look at it in another way. An F-22 on patrol notices an unknown aircraft approaching its airspace. The aircraft is identified as a J-20, and the two fighters perform a visual identification maneuver. Due to a misunderstanding, neither pilot backs down, resulting in a battle. The F-22 has a higher top speed, Mach 2.25 with afterburners, faster acceleration, Mach 1.5, and superior high-altitude capability. The J-20 has a larger combat radius, 2,000 kilometers, and presumably superior agility at lower speeds. The outcome is dependent on the pilot's abilities and strategies. The F-22's better speed and acceleration may give it an early advantage, but the J-20's maneuverability and larger fighting radius may allow it to prolong the engagement. The pilot who makes the fewest mistakes and takes advantage of their aircraft's capabilities will most likely win. Now, let us take a look at the long-range strike scenario. A squadron of J-20s is tasked with conducting a long-range strike deep into enemy territory. With their impressive range of 5,500 kilometers, the J-20s are able to penetrate enemy defenses and deliver precision strikes on key targets. Their supersonic cruising speed allows them to cover large distances quickly, minimizing their exposure to enemy air defenses. Meanwhile, F-22s are tasked with providing air cover. The F-22s utilized their speed and agility to intercept the J-20 strike package, resulting in a dogfight scenario as mentioned above. The outcome depends on the number of aircraft participating and the tactics used. If the F-22s can use their speed advantage to acquire an early advantage, they may compel the J-20s to flee. However, if the J-20s use evasive maneuvers and take advantage of their larger fighting radius, they might wear out the F-22s and potentially achieve their goal. However, it should be noted that the data on the Chinese J-20 display board is merely for reference purposes. Our analysis is based on this information, but we cannot guarantee its accuracy. Do you think the new data on J-20 makes any difference on the scenarios between the plane and F-22? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like this content, please subscribe to the channel and share and like the videos.